Hey Blake, how you doing, man? What's up, Wavy? Hey Levi. Hi Dylan. What up, Jake? I'm gonna try my luck in this stillhead. Oh man. Thunder spin on that. I'll try this one. Never cracking. I got the Stillhead Showdown in the Night Catchers, and I gotta take a quick break to go back to work, but I'll probably play in all 5 of these, more than likely, with a break in between. This first one's tough, boys, so no guarantees. This one's so tough if you don't get that uni Stillhead fairly quick, you're in trouble. Hopefully I can catch him within the first 8 or 10 minutes, preferably the first 8. So here goes nothing. What's up, Richard? Alright, let me in. What the hell's going on? There we go. What the hell am I doing? I was thinking extravaganza, boys. I was ready to drive to the beach and start spotting. Here you got stillhead, stripers, sturgeon, carp. I'm going for stillhead right now, man. Right, Richard? Oh, that was quick. I don't know what it is. Should be a trophy, right? Maybe a uni? I think it's a trophy. Good luck, guys. Tom's up there doing good. You had a thought or I had a thought? I was thinking about not playing that again until I practice for sure, Richard. I think I had the, I need to try that mix I tried the first time. I couldn't find it on my channel. I gotta look back again, Richard. I actually had a pretty good play along in that for never playing in it, but yesterday it was horrible. Well, I was gonna say, the thought I had was not playing in it again. That's the thought I had, Richard. And I'm normally not intimidated by too many comps, but that one yesterday made me look like a fool. But I used to be able to get a unique and a couple trophies, but not so lucky yesterday. Oh, what is this going to be? Is this going to be one of these days? Common, isn't it? Oh, fellas, I'm only 3 minutes in. I'm already worried. You feel the same about the musky toppings? Oh, boys, this is not looking good. I'll have to put the Kraken on, boys. That might be him. Okay, that's him. He's got to be 31 or better, boys. Don't be no 26, please. Don't be no 26, please. Alright, 31, I'll take it. I got one trophy from here. Should I go for another one? Well, that's a relief, boys. It's Richard, you know what I'm talking about. And I appreciate that vote of confidence there, Levi. Richard knows what I'm talking about. If you don't get that, the pressure of trying to get that unique, because basically, Levi, what you got to do is you got to get him fairly quick so he'll respawn for you. So, basically, about 10 minutes left in the comp, I got to try to re-get him again. Yep, I'm looking for trophies, man. So now I'm just fishing for trophies the entire time, Levi. Yeah, basically, it's a 45-minute comp. It's a half-hour respawn on the unique. So if you don't get him within that first 8 minutes or so, he'll respawn, but you know, you got to try to catch him again. That's the tough part. Yep, and if you don't get 2 unis, you're pretty much done with. Come on, 20-pounder. Yeah, I'm hoping, Jay. You guys usually try to get 2 from this spot. I usually go over the dam and try to get 1 and then come back over here. I always struggle to get the second trophy out of here. I mean, I got plenty of time, but I almost came off of the topper too. I'm glad I didn't. All right, you do grind it and try to get your second one out. Okay, I'll give him a little bit of time. All right, Jay. You know, it was funny, Richard. I don't know if you were watching that stream. Me and what if you go to another spot and get a lot of O unique? You can't get a. Thanks, Woodsman. I appreciate it. You can't get the. You can only get one unique, man, every half hour. Yeah, I got the one over there. I'll go over there and say I'm trying to grind this out for a bit. Yeah, Jay, I'm decent. I'll put on a slower reel. That's why I got another setup. I've just noticed here the spot reel doesn't really affect me too much, but on the dam I'll use the thunder spinner or Kraken. But anyway, Richard, it was a weird thing that happened. Me and Stringed Weber or Jordan was practicing this on stream, and it was the weirdest thing ever. I had such big trophies, and I didn't get my uni respawn, and his trophies were. In other words, I beat my buddy Weber in this. He had 2 uniques, and I had 1. That's how small his trophies were and how big mine was. But obviously, that's not going to happen in this case. But I put up 116 in this once and still lost. I think I took a 4th. I've never pedestaled in this one. I swear, bro. You can ask Jordan. It was a weird score, too. I think I had 103 and he had 102. He had a 13-pound trophy. And I had several, I think, that were 18 and 19. But I only had 1 uni, which was hilarious. Alright, let me try the red one. Ah, poor Tom got that 20. See, that's Tom's usually Tom the flush up there. That's normally me, the 27-pounder. Yeah, that's how I had that happen, Richard. I had a 31-pounder and a 34-pounder was my PBA. Oh, that might be him. Is that him or maybe? Is that just a big comma? I guess it's a big comma. Yeah. Hey, John, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, me and John used to sit and practice this one. You'd get a kick out of John if he was on the mic then. He'd get so mad when the stillhead would miss his lure. John would be raging on this one. He probably still does. You're tired, buddy? I imagine. Yeah, it's already back in the mid and upper 90s here, John, so I got to go back to work around 130-ish, 145. I'm going to go over here and see what I can get out of this damn. Do you effing hate this comps? Well, yeah, I have a love-hate relationship for it too, John. Sounds like you with Topwater Rodeo. Yeah, that one literally pisses me off. Like I've tried so many different things of hesitating or keep reeling to try to get the in the rodeo roundup. Yeah, this one I usually do all right. Every once in a while, it's something with that kern or something. I don't know if I'm doing wrong or if that's just the way it's programmed. But yeah, that one makes me rage too. What am I doing? Yeah, mine's is there much on tonight? There's much on tonight. Hold on a second, John. Look for. Hey, Sparky. I hadn't seen you in a while, buddy. Hope everything's going well, bud. We got the Cats and Night Catchers next, John. That's all. These are pretty fun, man. To be honest, unless you're really getting pissed off on the game, which does happen. Cats and Night Catchers, the Pike one there at Emerald, and then Battle of the Kanique and Cheesy Cat. They're pretty good ones. Could be worse. Could be a lot worse. I logged on when I got home from work and I looked at the schedule. I was like, this is actually a pretty good schedule. You kind of just got the easier said than done, John. You'll see me reg here and there, but you kind of just at this point on here, John, you're better off just taking the comps with a grain of salt, pretty much. I should have just kept that going. Yeah, that one's fun. I did something a little different. I like doing a crankbait to start and then I go to a float. Alright, well, they don't want the red one. Last try. I can usually get a trophy out of here. What is this level, guys? Is it 24 or 30? I can't remember, bro. That was him. Oh, you start with the crank? Yep. I got two spots if, just depending on how it run's going. Pretty much, North. Golf's like enjoyable torture, too. It'd be nice if I knew how to set the hook, boys. I think you're going to have to, John. Alright, last try for sure. I got 20 minutes, boys, to get 3 trophies. Well, they used to like this red one better than that. What the hell? I was looking at my chat for a second. Damn, fellas, I don't even think it's going to be another trophy. Awesome, Bergie. I hope you place with it, man. Okay, it is 34, Sparky. I couldn't remember. But yeah, that spotting definitely works, Berg. I appreciate it. That should help put a lot of pressure on the guys that are always winning that. So. Damn, fellas. About to try to throw. I know as soon as I throw a walker out, I'm just going to get a striper. Cast that a little farther. Oh, you're welcome, man. Thank Big Legit. He's the one that kind of. You know what the funny thing is? Big Legit had told me that the very first time I played in that Berg, I spotted, but I was getting an oversized one. I think I got a trophy or something. But the fight time and stuff. In other words, it's not ideal to go for the oversized. But if you keep that hook size 4050. You can get, 3 or 4 unis. The first time I did it, I got 4 unis, and on the second lap, I got 5. So you can get anywhere probably as low as 5 unis up to 9. So, that's in other words, it could add 250 pounds to your score, somewhere in there, or more. And then basically just do your sturgeon run. Yep. But kind of what I picked up on is you get a couple uniques, maybe you get another trophy, and then just cast back out and see if you get a uni or a trophy. But kind of about the time that you'll start getting trophies off of it is when it's done. Or just count 3 or 4 unis and be sufficient. But the one thing Big Legit had, oh, nice. I was patient. I needed that. But the moral of the story is that first 15, 18 minutes, you need to be done at the beach, go over, do your sturgeon run, and then come back and do it again. Just rinse and repeat. But yeah, if enough people watch that video, that should be a more competitive comp now, which I'd love to see. Even if I never place in it again, just to know that more people have a shot at placing in the top 3 than they did. Yeah, I did. It's going to be close. That's why I was saying, Berg. That's where your personal. What the hell do I got? Chinook? Yeah, I'm ready. I'm more ready for the Big Brother, Richard. I want to be able to go through and uh, I want to be able to go through in the Big Brother and fish with my lure rod, man, and have a chance of contending. But the Boy Me Shark, yeah, that's the scores are going to go way down in that for sure. But yeah, I'm curious to see what the scores are going to look like with the when that new update comes out. But yeah, Berg, that first spot, just spot all your mix out. If you like Dave's mix or whatever, just throw your whole mix out, let it cycle through until you're content, and you'll get a couple sturgeon as well. You'll get a couple sturgeon as well, Berg. And then cast to the far spot towards that shed, get your 1 or 2 or whatever you want. Then go to the island, get all your sturgeon off the island, and then come back over and just respot again. Yeah, I'm going to probably go over there and try to get one out of the dam. I'll come back over after I got 2. 19 and 16. I got 12. Oh, Jinger got a small one. I used to be able to just get this out of here. I'll put on my... Okay, yeah, see, I'm bullheaded at times, but with Big explaining it to me, like I said, he gets the majority of the credit. I understood completely what he was saying. Basically, you're just supplementing, and that first 15 minutes, you just need to get the hell out of there, finish your sturgeon run, come back, and let's do the same thing over again. But the trouble's going to be, Richard and Bergie both, you got to know when to give up on your carp so you don't miss your sturgeon. What's shocking is I probably could have had 1,350 or something in that thing if the sizes wasn't so small. I think we counted 7 or 8 that were 38 pounds and under. But yeah, that should make that more competitive for anybody that watched that video. What'd you do, Richard? You stayed too long at the first spot? The cool thing is that spot's so close off the beach. I think I looked at it. It was like a little over 5 minutes to spot it out, so it's not that bad. Because hell, you waste that just waiting for your bite on a sturgeon anyway. Do they not like this thing at all anymore? Alright, yeah, thanks, Berg. I'm sure the next time I'll go into it, I'll do horrible. You know how it goes. But nonetheless, if that does help somebody out, that's my intention. The funny part about that Stillhead Showdown, at least of any of the videos I've ever watched, nobody ever said anything about spotting for carp until Big Legit had said something. Not once did anybody ever tell me to spot in that thing. So big thanks to Big on that. You lost the whole personal skill point, dude. I haven't looked at mine lately, but no telling. I had that one good thing in the extravaganza, but I've been on I don't know. I haven't even looked, but no telling. I'm sure the Roach Rider didn't do me much justice yesterday. How you doing, Caden? Man, I only got 2 trophies, bro. I'm about to throw a walker or something over here. Come on and quit messing, bro. Oh, you rotated too early. Hey, Josh. How you doing, buddy? That's kind of a tiny one. Howdy, Fork. Doing good, man. Except I gotta go back to work, and it's like gonna be mid to upper 90s all week. I got all our heavy stuff done this morning before it got too hot, though. Damn, I need a 4th trophy, boys. 2 of my trophies, I think, are gonna be way too small, fellas. See if I can get my 2nd trophy over here. Yep, that's how this one will go, man. Almost never guaranteed to get that 2nd one either. I got my 1st one fairly quick, within about that first 5 minutes, so. My trophies, however, has been far few in between. I think I got a 14, a 16, and one of them's big, a 19, but I only got 3 of them, so I got to pick up another good-sized trophy or 2, and then hope I get a decent-sized uni. I'll have to put my other reel back on, too. I'm about to throw a popper on. I only got 1 trophy from here, so I should be a... Yeah, I don't... Josh, you have the worst luck. You and John both seem to have the worst luck in this one. I usually, most of the time, I don't want to jinx myself, most of the time I can get my respawn if I get him fairly quick, but I normally never get the sizes. Never get the sizes I need. I used to use this and the perch walker, but I've even gotten to where I lean towards that the toppers more now. One time, Fork, I got a 26 pounder and a 27 pounder on my unis. I can never get... If I get 2 decent unis, my trophies always stink. If I get a really big uni, I'll either won't get my respawn or it's tiny. Hey, Drew. How you doing, buddy? Appreciate the good luck note there. I'm doing just okay. I got on the game here. I got my unique and a couple trophies, but yeah, kind of slowed down for me. Hope I got my perch walker with me, don't I? Oh, I don't have my perch walker with me. You can just call me Mr. Unprepared, boys. I cannot believe I forgot my perch walker. Dude. Is anybody else going to play in the Cats and Night Catchers? Man, I was really hoping to get a trophy out of here. Yeah, I can tell you the best advice I can tell you, Drew, is take baby steps into these comps, man. Drew, in other words, if I'm speaking a little bit from experience, I've gotten to where they don't annoy me quite as much, but you'll find that it's kind of a rude awakening compared to like free mode and just having fun. Some of them, in other words, try not to take the comps too serious when you do go to playing them because it will drive you crazy if you do so. Yep, Richard knows what I'm talking about. Don't do it, Drew. It's a trap. Yeah, they can. You'd be surprised how much it can annoy you at times. All right, boys, I gotta grind this spot out another 5 minutes or so just to see if I can catch me some smallmouth bass. I guess that'll be the plan. Whoa, 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 whoa! That would have been funny if I'd have broke my line. Lost my topper. I was trying to release that thing as quick as I could. These smallmouth bass over here drive me crazy. Alright, boys, I need a uni and a trophy. Yeah, Drew, if you look on my playlist, I've played in each comp. Some of them I did really good, some of them I did bad, some in the middle. But give you a base strategy and plenty of good, reliable marks to help players out that are just trying to get into the comps. Alright, my uni should be respawning. Should have 2 trophies here now as well. Should be 2 trophies and a unique here at some point. Let's hope. I guess cast that a little far. Come on, bro. Oh, that's a good attitude to have, Drew, for sure. Awesome, Drew. Well said, man. Alright, where the hell's my still at, boys? That's definitely not him. Not looking good, fellas. 7 minutes. Trophy or uni, boys? Which is it? Uni? Oh man, if I could get a trophy, boys. I need a trophy bad. I need a trophy. I think it makes the most sense to stay right here because I should have two trophies here. Son of a... As I waste critical seconds, fellas. Stay away, smallmouth. Might be stupid, fellas, but sometimes a color change will help you. Come on, just give me one trophy. Come on. Shorter cast, boys. I gotta try right here. That's all I can do. In other words, I can get more cast in right here. Not a smallmouth, bro. Come on, I'm one trophy away from having a good run. Golly. GG's, boys. Dang, that was a heck of a score. I don't even think I got... I'm pretty sure I didn't get the... pretty sure I only had 3 trophies, too, is the sad part. 1, 2, 3. I only had 3 trophies, boys. Damn. One, two. So close, but yet so far away. Yeah, I think I could have gained 6. I could have had about 119 if I would have just got one more trophy. Oh well. GG's. Okay, that starts in a half hour. Make sure I'm set up for emerald. Hey, I appreciate it, Bergie. I really do, man. I really do, bud. Yeah, that man, I had a good run going. I think the error I made there, I should have switched to a walker or something, man. That topper wasn't hitting. I should have felt that and switched off that lure. I really should have. It's the one error I think I made there, Berg. I should have came off that topper. Should have came off the topper. Thanks, Richard. I'll take it, 113, but I've had 116 once in that, Richard, and took, I think, 4th or 5th. So I think that's my second best run, but I've been in that 110 range several times. What's a shame is I had two 31-pounders, Richard. That's what's shocking, but yeah, that one's usually fun, though. I enjoy myself in that one most of the time. And I did get my 2 uniques, so I need that. Where is... Hold on, fellas. I'm trying to get set up for 2 different comps. And what I actually want to do, I need to make a whole nother template for this. Yeah, they had me close, but that's all right. You know, I'll take that instead of catching a ton of smallmouth bass and not getting both my uniques. So at least I made a decent run at it. All right. I kind of wish they'd just sell my line when it gets down so far. All right, boys. I'm just gonna go kill a few minutes in the Congo here, and then as soon as that comp starts, I'll get right into it. I've been grinding me some cash, boys. Not that I need it, but gonna be a lot harder to get cash. Richard, what comps you got today, man? Any good ones? We got a decent one today. We got Emerald Predator Hunt, Night Catchers, and what the hell? Battle of Kanik. Most of mine's pretty good. Cheesy Cat. I actually like the Siberian con there, Richard. Sometimes it'll drive me crazy. It just depends on how your luck goes, I guess. Oh man, it's gonna be almost 100 degrees here tomorrow. Man, they're being stingy as hell over here. $95 by 8 there. Oof. Yeah, at work it was, what was it? I left around 10-ish. It was 87. Wasn't quite that hot yet, but yeah, tomorrow it's probably going to be that hot. We get there early and try to get as much done as we can before it gets too hot. But yeah, this year's been crazy. I guess they don't want me to fish for tigers today. What was that? was a perch that came up for that for a second. Did anybody watch BC Hub's stream on that test beta on the new mechanics and stuff? Did you see, well, you could probably know what I'm talking about. It looked like, I think that one of the guys in the chat was saying something in the room he was fishing in. The bite rate looked slower, and was the twitching really weird or something? Like you can't lift your rod tip all the way up when you're twitching? Like they've nerfed your up and down with your rod? Like when you go to set the hook or just lift your rod tip up in general? That's why I've been fishing this place, you know, in between a lot lately, just to see. I want to see how much the bite rates might change. Because it appeared from the little bit that I watched of his that, and he was on a nice peak like I'm on right now. It appeared that two things. One, like it was kind of like this when he was trying to twitch. I was watching BC. It looked like they're nerfing how far you can bring that rod up. Like it was more like this instead of being able to go like that. Which I don't know why they would do that. And I even seen one of them got off on low tension on him that he had on, I think he was fishing with a Draco, had a bottom and a float out, and he was fishing with, I want to say, he started with a shad and went to a spoon. I'm just curious if that's the way it's going to be. But it doesn't make sense if they're not going to let you lift your rod tip up. I think Strangle It even said something about it. Did you notice any difference in like bite rate and stuff in it or no? Did the perch and stuff still bite the same, but they just fight longer, or I'm just really curious how hard it's going to be for people to rank up. The bite rate for you seemed the same. Like I said, I didn't watch the whole thing, but he was even commenting on it, and I ended up going to bed, but I'll have to rewatch it and see. But he was even fishing one of those steep peaks, and it just looked slow. Good one, Trevo. That holds. Man, I could have been right up there with him too. I needed one trophy, man. Insane. Needed one trophy, fellas. Unbelievable. Oh, that was fun. Not really. Alright, boys, I gotta get my line changed over and get ready to get into this. The fight times increased for sure. Yeah, that's what. I didn't watch enough of his, but I thought it was awkward that the wasn't letting him lift up his rod, which is very odd. Anyways, I've just been looking and trying to watch the, keep an eye on the ninth and that. Good job, Trevo. Another win. Liar's up there. Not sure who that guy is, but I bet he's happy. Rex. Oh boy. Alrighty, fellas. Let's see what I can do in this one here. Actually, it might be easier if I just do this. Or not. Thanks, Richard. I wish I could. I can't believe I didn't get that extra trophy, though. Good grief. That would have been nice. What is up? There's no way I'm out of 46-pound line. It's not even possible. Alright, let's see how bad this one's going to be, boys. No guarantees. catfish this next cast, I'm bailing. Sheesh, are they gonna give me a fish even? Okay, well, at least it's a trophy or better, right, boys? Well, this is a 30 pounder. I might as well pack it up now. That guy there ate some Wheaties. I'm way off pace. I try to get at least one unique. Two if I can before I go to a float, but I'm way off pace for that, boys. I'd won this last time I played in it for the first time, but I know how that goes. Oh, now they're giving me grass. Nice. Man, I think that's just a common. Dude, I don't know if they're gonna give me my unique or not. Trophy or better. Tell by the way he hit it. Oh, I'm sorry, Richard. My chat was behind. I'm using the Zeus with a Kraken, 46-pound line with a 53-pound fluorolator over it. I normally rotate between it and the Empress, except for a couple spots. I might throw a spod reel on. You can still make a crankbait work with a spod reel too, which I'm kind of wishing I would have, because I'm pretty sure I got the uni here. This way will work. I don't know if you watched the one I put up on my channel that I won, Richard. I got in this. If I can get a unique quick, a couple uniques and the trophies, then I'll go to the float rod and then maybe to the bottom, just kind of depending, and I'll start hopping around. But I try to get the bigger ones on a crankbait, but I'm falling behind pace. I'm pretty sure this is it. If this isn't a uni, it's a hog trophy. But I assume most of them are probably using a float only. Damn, that's another trophy. I would have swore that was a uni. That kind of put me in a bad spot, boys. That put me in a really bad spot. Yeah, pretty much forced now. Pretty much forced now, boys. The spod reel, yeah, I wish I'd have put the spod reel on. Yeah, I should. This is something I should have practiced again yesterday. I hadn't played in this one since I won it that last time, which was the first time I'd ever won it. But it's definitely a timing thing. But if you can get a good bite rate, and you're not missing on smalls and walleyes and stuff to start. I got to where I can normally get the one by the boat dock and then come over here, or vice versa. That's what I was gonna do, but that's not gonna come out so good. Hey Trevo, good run in the good run on the stillhead, buddy. I seen you won that. I was I had 113 Trevo with I only had 3 trophies, man. I needed one more trophy. I had 2 good unis too. I had 113. I was a little ways behind you. If I could have got one more, I might have been up there with you, man. But good win, buddy. My man Trevo. Trying to salvage this score. I started my crankbait like I normally do, but only got 2 trophies, so that I think 2 trophies in a common. My round's already shot on this one. Man, it looks like I'm shot either way I go. That's weird. First two trophies were perfect, but went top 10. It's good for still head showdown every time. Yep. I appreciate it, Trevo. I had a good run in it, but man, if I could have just got that one more trophy. I was just happy I got both my unis, and I had fun in it. I should have switched off the topper and went to the walker a little bit to get me another trophy. If I could have played it over, that's what I would have did differently. And I'm about to start doing a float in this one to start, but I normally put up a decent score in this one. That's fishing though, fellas. Gosh. I'll probably get a sturgeon now, more than likely. More than likely they'll give me the old sturgeon. Nope. Just a common though. Not even a trophy, fellas. Well, better than nothing. Yeah, I know how that one goes. And sometimes what you'll do, Trevo, is just catch a bunch of smallmouth bass too, bro. I don't know if you've had one of those rounds. Yeah, I've had two good trophies, or I've had all good trophies in one uni, or two small. That thing's like definitely a box of chocolates. You're not gonna, not to quote Forrest Gump, but yeah, you definitely never know what you're gonna get in that stillhead showdown. come on. Okay, that spot's dead. This guy's in that spot. Try the spot. Come on, come on, come on. There's the sturgeon. I knew he'd be coming over for me. He's a hell of a guy. Oh yeah, maybe a schnucker too. Yeah. It used to be the striped bass for me until I started using that topper more off that dock. The stripers used to tear me apart. I'm trying to use a walker or a popper. One time, Richard, me and Josh played in it. I can't remember what the exact number was, but I want to say both of us had 15 or more smallmouth bass in that thing. We had such a horrible run together. It was the oddest thing ever. We were literally counting our smallmouth bass. Oh, that's so odd. This spot's dead both times. Come on. I'm about to go. Floating dock. There we go. Be at least a trophy for me. Bass Slayers. You remember that round, Josh? That was the crazy. We had a ton of them, Richard. It was horrible. Yep. Yeah, I used to rotate the Perch Walker, the 4.0 Trevo, and the 5.0 Green Major Popper. Yeah, it was funny, Josh. Kind of just all you could do really is just laugh about it anymore. Jeepers, boys. I was gonna try to do a cast or two with my crank over there off the dock in the end, but I don't know now. I was counting on that to be a trophy. Right on, Caden. You're not missing much. I was hoping to put up a better score on this, but it is what it is. I'm just happy I could won this thing at least once, so I've got that off my Fishing Planet bucket list. Yeah, it can be. Yeah, that one. And that Steelhead Showdown Trevo. I'm just happy when I got my unique fairly quick. The first 5 minutes, right around that 5 minute mark. So I was happy. At least I knew. The painful thing is if you don't get that and you know you're not going to get your respawn, it's horrible playing in that thing knowing all you can do is get trophies. Alright. Come on. Nice fish. Dude, I don't know if I can drive over there quick enough to even. Nomad got him a nice uni. Come on, give me one more. Well, fellas, I think that pretty much it for me. GG's, boys. Alright, fellas. I gotta go back to work, but I'll be back here in about an hour. I'm gonna play in the... I got this emerald thing set up. I already got my stuff set up for it, so... I'll be back here, and I'll play in that and probably the other two. So, but I need to take a lunch break, go to work real quick, and I'll be back here. I'll be back here probably a little ways into the start of that. So, we will see you guys then. Appreciate you guys tuning in, and good win again, Trevo.